Welcome to Meg's Mysteries. It's a nice cloudy afternoon. Great time for a mystery story. This one is Mysteries of the Bayou. Swamp lands, gators, voodoo, and more. You never know what's you find lurking in the deep, dark waters of New Orleans. Come on a journey with me and we will see. I'm a young mystery writer, always looking for a new story to tell. Always wanted to visit New Orleans, the home of the infamous voodoo queen Marie Laveau, and hear firsthand the tales of ghosts and supernatural beings found there. This is my kind of city, the quarter with its mysterious shops, restaurants, and all that jazz. The great music. I decided to move there, not just visit. So I'll be moving soon to a place of true mystery. I can't wait. Carla Marie will be a new resident of New Orleans, Louisiana. Hope I fit in. I know I'll get a lot of inspiration and great stories here. Well, I'm finally here and moved into the great apartment near the quarter. I love it, and I soak up all the culture and great stories just like a sponge. There's so much to learn. The stories I'm hearing from the locals are better than I thought. But one story that makes my writer's mind start working is a real-life mystery, and it's happening right now. Girls are missing without a trace, and there's a lot of places to hide bodies here, or get rid of them for good. I met a very nice young detective who was on the case, Louis LeBlanc. We met by accident. I hit his car in the parking lot, the police station. Oops. He was nice about it and said, "You in a hurry?" I felt bad, and he said, "No big deal, it's only a dent." My mind was on the news about the missing girls. I heard it on the news and it was on the street. That's all people were talking about. I wanted to see what the police knew, but I knew they wouldn't give me any information that wasn't already out there. I had hoped I could overhear something. I wanted to help, but I'm only a writer. After that, we went for coffee and a baguette, and he started to tell me what he could about the case, nothing that the public couldn't hear. I told him I'll be writing for an account on the story as it unfolds. Hope it has a good ending and the girls will be found safe. That's what we both wanted. He didn't have much faith in the outcome, but hoped he was wrong. Many people have been lost to nature and never found here. I heard many local stories that for years people have been known to disappear. Some blame voodoo and its mysterious practices and zombie legends. But I'll keep an open mind till I do research for myself. You know the story of Marie Laveau, the most well-known voodoo queen, and a true story of voodoo magic. But this may or may not be connected with magic. It just might be a human that is responsible for it. The thing is, the last missing person, she was from a well-known family. She's the granddaughter of the mayor, and they are an old New Orleans wealthy family. I'm sure with their mansions and their wealth, they have made a lot of enemies along the way. I found out the mayor was trying to clean up New Orleans. Voodoo and witches were being blamed for all the crimes and mysterious happenings. He wanted to be rid of them all. But that makes no sense. Their legends and stories are what makes up New Orleans. The Bayou has its own tales. You can drop a body and nature takes care of it. Gators can hide it way under the dark waters and you'll never find them. Or maybe they'll be in their bellies. All New Orleans detectives and special police are frantic to find the girl and stop all these missing cases. Juliana Duran's face is in all the papers. I guess all the other missing people cases will be put on hold, but maybe there's a connection. I went to the oldest shop, Madame Giselle. She was well known by all. She seemed very nice and very informative after finding out I was a mystery writer. She said, "Dear, I'll fill you in on the real truth stories as long as you write the truth about them. I am a voodoo princess from a long line. I'm the real thing, and if anyone in our family had anything to do with it, I would know. The police have been watching me and mine for years. The mayor has something against us. But we will survive. This is what we've been doing for years. Someone is always trying to stop us from practicing in our religion. She showed me around the shop and explained different things to me, then took me in the back where the real magic happened. She told me, come back anytime. After that, I met Detective LeBlanc for a late dinner. He told me we are friends now and I should call him Luis. I said, call me Carla. While we were having dinner, a young girl came up to us. Pardon me, I'm Madame Giselle's niece, Lorraine. She needs to speak to you both as soon as possible. She has some information on the missing girls. I told Luis. I had talked to her earlier and she was very forthcoming with information, and I believe she can help us. So we finished and we went to see her. The shop was closed and Lorraine brought us to the back where the madam and her son, Pierre, were waiting. She said, I had visions that the girls are still alive, but not for long. Louise said, tell us all. I do believe in your visions. Madam said, she's in the swamp in an old dark shed, tied and scared. I could see her abductor, and he seems to know her, and she seems to know him. It's not one of us, but a stranger to this place. Louise said, the last time anyone saw her, she was at the jazz club down the street. A musician was talking to her. He seemed very friendly, and she wasn't alarmed. She must have known him. Then she left alone. Pierre said, I was there too. I know her well. She's not like her family. She's very nice to everybody. Madam gave us a good description. A tall white man with a tattoo on his hand of a gator. Pierre then said, I know him. He's a trumpet player. I saw the tattoo on his hand while he was playing. He's the one that was talking to her. I think his name is Matt something. Sometimes someone in the band should know his name. So Luis and I checked it out tonight. We both sit on one of his sets, then follow him after when he leaves. Hopefully he'll take us to Juliana. The music was fantastic, like all the jazz in New Orleans, but our main objective was finding the girl before it was too late. We followed him. He drove way out of town into the bayou. He seemed to know just where he was going and the area well. Luis was a great tracker, and we silently followed him through the thick overbrush and swampy water. Luis was used to it, but I was scared to death. Gators, snakes, and who knows what lurks in the dark. Then we saw the old shed. He went in and I heard him talking. He said, did you decide to die or to be mine? She cried and said, I want to go home. I'll not tell anyone. He said coldly, I guess you picked the gator. He'll have a nice sweet snack tonight. Luis told me to stay put. Then he burst in and caught the man off guard. He didn't put up a fight. He only said, oh, here's the knight in shining armor coming to free the princess. Then he pushed past Luis and ran into the bayou. I helped Juliana and we took her home. She told us that he had said he killed many girls before, and he boasted about it. They all refused him, and they're now in the swamp. The police combed the area. Maybe they'll be lucky and find him, or maybe he'll be the gator's next new meal, or maybe the ghost of the girls will get him. The mayor and his family were grateful to us. Juliana said we both saved her life. The mayor invited us to dinner party in honor of her safe return. I told him it was Madame Giselle who saved us, gave her her vision, and helped find her. He was so grateful. He apologized to the madam and will never try to get rid of her or any of her voodoo followers. They are welcome to practice their religion. He is now a true believer in their special magic. I got to write a best-selling book on it, The True Bayou Tales of a Real Voodoo Princess and the Magic. Luis and I have become the best of friends, and I'll be making my home here. There are many more tales to tell here in the bayou. Until next time, au revoir. Goodbye in Creole. I'm learning the language, but not so good yet. Have a good day.